time for a bonus reading for the month of May 2021. Bonus time for Aries. Bonus time. For those of you new to my channel, when I do bonus readings, the reason I do it is to pick up on details that I missed in the main monthly reading. That's the intention I put into it. You really never know what's going to come through. But anyway, if you would like to find information on how to schedule a personal reading, please look in the description box of this video, along with the Amazon links where you can buy every tarot deck featured here in this video. All that's in the description, okay? I want to hop into this now. I don't want to babble too much. I want to hop right into this. So, let me do a vibe check between you and the person you're dealing with here. Ooh, that card yelled at me real quick. Oh, Three of Pentacles. Some of you could be dealing with somebody at the workplace, but I think the two of you, well, it really depends on whether or not this is somebody currently in your life. But there is potential for massive teamwork between the two of you. Okay? The two of you would make a really, really, really good team if the two of you were utilizing your energies properly. You all can make a very, very good team. Okay, let's get 3 shuffles there. 1, 2, and 3. This is an energy check. The energy and how it behaves between the two of you. Your energy with their energy. Okay, 3 of Cups. 2 threes right there. 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups. Could be a third-party situation for some of you, but it honestly, this feels pretty positive to me, honestly. Ace of Pentacles, 7 of Cups reversed. Okay, could be a Gemini for you. All right. So I really kind of feel like I do see communication here. I do see communication, but I really don't think that you're feeling the connection quite as strong as you once did. At one point in time, this was a really, really, really intense connection. You know, and it's been getting weaker and weaker. You don't really feel it as strong as you once did, you know. I do think that the person that you're dealing with, though, could be a Virgo. Let's call out the major arcana before I forget. I have Gemini, I have Virgo, or Taurus, okay? It looks to me like this person's just not moving very fast. And I don't really think you have very much patience for that, do you? No, you have kind of a low tolerance for slow people. But they're coming across very, very cold and closed off and detached. And basically, they're afraid to open up to you emotionally. They're afraid to actually form an emotional connection, you know. With the Page of Cups reversed and the King of Swords right here, they could be a little bit emotionally immature. So I really feel like you're very reluctant to jump into this again. Okay, you're very reluctant. Okay, some of you just really feel defeated here. Okay, and I know that's not something that very many Aries people like to feel. You don't like that feeling of defeat, but yeah, I think you're kind of slowly, you're thinking about slowly making your way towards this person, but you're really, really reluctant to just jump in head first. Some of you, it's just communication. You're keeping them at arm's distance here, you know? Keeping them at arm's distance. But I really, honestly, genuinely think that the person you're dealing with would actually like something solid and stable with you. They're just afraid to form an emotional connection. Okay? They're too cold and closed off and detached. So, you know, whatever it was that went down between the two of you, you don't want to repeat that cycle. So you're keeping them at arm's distance right now, you know? Well, let's see how this person really feels about you. Let's dig their energy up and see how they're feeling about you. Let's, because I know, it feels to me with that King of Swords, Page of Cups reversed, like there's more emotion in there than they're letting on. I think you know this. You know this. It's like, look, what my gut feels and what my eyes see are two different things. And I personally, I'm just, all cards aside, this is personal, Rich Lop's personal life. I've never met an Aries that has very much of a tolerance for that. You know? When you feel something that you're not seeing, oh, you call them right out, don't you? Oh, yeah, you do. Yep. It falls out of your mouth before it even hits your head. You know what I mean? Before you even think about it. You're calling them out on that, ain't you? Oh, yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. But let's see how they really feel about you. There's the Eight of Swords again. See, they're really trying to ignore their emotions. Okay, the Star card. Could be an Aquarius for some of you. Okay. All right, there's that Virgo energy again, and more Taurus energy here. Okay, they definitely feel an incomplete cycle, and they are in love with you. Yes, they are. Yeah, they are. See, I don't really think they want to show that, though. Okay? I really feel like this person's very heavily guarded. They want to be able to let their guard down, but I think this person's been burned too many times in the past, so they have a defense mechanism up over their heart. You know? This person could be a bit of an arrogant know-it-all, too. Okay? But I really do, for some of you. For others of you, this person just feels like they have an understanding of like, well, if I open up emotionally, I know what you're going to do. You know? They feel like, they're already feeling like, for some of you, it's justified. For some of you, it's not. You know? That's why I say some of you are dealing with somebody who's just arrogant and thinks they know everything. Others of you, maybe they do know this, but they're like, well, yo, if I open up to you, I already know what you're going to do. You know? If I give you access to my heart and my weaknesses, I already know what you're going to do. It's going to be all bad. You're going to hurt me. You're going to take that power and you're going to run with it, you know? But they really honestly do want to commit to you. They really do, okay? They're just too afraid to show it. They're too afraid to show it. They're trying to come across more cold, closed off, and detached, and they're trying to ignore their emotions. But it's a front. It's a front. You know it's a front. You know it's a front. That's how they really feel about you. Come on now. You know how they really feel about you. You already know. Well, let's see what actions this person's taking. Let's see the actions this person is taking towards Aries. Universe, source, spirit. What actions are they taking? Oop, that happened quick. Justice card. Could be a Libra for some of you. 7 of Wands reversed. I do kind of feel like, yeah, 9 of Wands reversed too. They are letting their guard down, but they're still holding back. Okay? They're still holding back. Yep. Okay, so they're coming forward. I do see communication happening here, but I still think they're blowing smoke up your ass. Yeah, they're still not being 100% real with you. Not really. They feel unfinished business. They definitely feel an incomplete cycle. But they're still not opening up and being all the way real. Okay? See, it feels to me like they're wanting you to just accept what they're bringing to the table. Well, what they're bringing to the table, you already know, isn't 100% real, raw, and authentic. Not 100%, you know? Again, I know I always refer this to personal experiences of mine, but that's all I really, well, that's what I had to go on. Like, I've never personally met an Aries that, you know, dude, be real and raw or get out of my way. Wouldn't you say that's true? Be 100% open, honest, authentic, and real and raw, or get away from me. That's just the experiences I've had. I'm not saying that there's no Aries out there that is not like that. I'm just saying, from what I've experienced, either be real, raw, and open and honest, or get the hell away from me. You know, and I just don't think this person's doing that. I don't think they are. I think communication could end up being blocked. Some of you, and I know this isn't everybody, but some of you are dealing with somebody maybe who makes really good money and they want to try to impress you with their money. It feels like this person's being too superficial. You know, look at the surface and ignore the stuff in here. No. Don't pay attention to this in here. Look at the surface. You know, look at the nice car I drive. Look at the, I don't know, the diamonds I'm wearing. Or look, you know what I mean? Like, look at the surface. And don't pay attention to what's in here. No. No, don't look at my heart. Don't look at what's in here. You know what I mean? But like I said, I do think that they want to commit to you, but they're hoping that you'll just accept what they're bringing to the table when it's not even real, raw, and authentic. Okay? They feel this incomplete cycle, but they're not willing to do anything. They're trying to come back around and bring the same energy to the table that was used to cause the problem. And that's how toxic cycles begin. Especially if you feed into it and play along with it. Yep. What is the most likely outcome here? Most likely outcome between Aries and this person. Two more shuffles, two more. Three of Cups. So I do see y'all coming together, but I just kind of feel like you're going to keep them at arm's distance, you know? Yeah, I think, see, there's still that incomplete cycle. I still see this being a burden, okay? I think that you're playing it off, though. You're keeping them at arm's distance. Like, look, I'm willing to open up and be all the way real with you. I'm willing to. But if you're not, then no. You ain't getting in my space here. My energy bubble, you're not allowed in it. We can be cool. Like, you may go hang out with them. Hey, let's go have a drink. You know what I'm saying? We'll keep it as light friends and whatnot. But as far as my energy field, no. You're not getting in close. You're not getting in close. I think a lot of you are just keeping your options open and maybe playing the field and dating around and whatnot. You're a bit bitter about this too. You're a bit bitter about this because you still have some feelings too. Yes, you do. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just that how are we going to close this cycle out, you know, or even begin a new cycle? How are we even going to begin a new cycle if you won't even open up? What am I supposed to connect to? You know, if we want to form a connect, in order for us to come together and grow together and evolve together, we have to connect. And if you're not opening up and you're not letting me in, what the hell am I going to connect to? I don't have anything to connect to. You know what I mean? So I do still see this being a burden, but I kind of feel like both of you are just kind of playing it off, and it's like the big purple elephant between the two of you. You know what I mean? Both of you are playing off the intensity of this connection, you know, with the Sun card, Three of Cups, Six of Pentacles. See what I'm saying? But Ten of Wands, though, world reversed. Six of Cups reversed. There's still a grudge. Still a grudge being held over what happened in the past. And it is very emotionally, spiritually, and psychologically draining. Could be a Leo for some of you. Let's see. I have two Leo cards here, actually. Okay, but I have earth signs, air signs, water signs, fire signs. I have every element on the table here, though. Okay, well, the advice. What is the best advice for Aries, universe, source, spirit? Best advice. There we go. What's the best advice? The best advice, the best advice. Nine of Wands reversed. Maybe just let your guard down. See, here's one of... Okay, so on the spiritual and awakening path, okay, one of the most difficult illusions to break through, and this is for everybody, is it appears as if the outside world is happening to me, when in actuality, it's happening in response to me. Okay, don't you ever, never underestimate the universe's ability to mirror back to you whatever's going on inside of you and your outside world. Don't ever underestimate that. Oh, never. That'd be one of the biggest mistakes you can make. So if you got your guard up, you know, I got my guard up because I've been hurt in the past. Well, if you put too much energy into having your guard up, that sends a message out to the universe that says nothing but send me people that make me need to be guarded. See what I'm saying? Give me reasons to have my guard up. Send me people who are going to betray me. Send me people I cannot trust. Maybe let your guard down. Instead of approaching it, putting too much energy into I don't trust you until you prove to me that I can, maybe flip that around a little bit. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and trust you until you prove to me that I can't. And start practicing that. Make that your new normal. It's just like forming any new habit. Start looking at connections and people from that perspective. It'll be uncomfortable and weird at first. And yes, universe very well may test you and send a few people that you can't trust. Oh well, I'm sending out new vibrations now. Okay? Now you're trustworthy until proven otherwise. After a while, once you run through that and you make that your new baseline vibration, after a while, you will see that the universe will stop sending you people that you can't trust. Oh, believe me. Oh, yes. But you have to rewire your subconscious paradigm. That takes time. Okay, it's not like, okay, I'm going to let my guard down. Well, the universe is still sending you, things that match your old frequency. It's going to take a while. It's going to take some time for those new vibrations to start producing new experiences, Okay, the Magician in the reverse. You need to monitor your thoughts and your emotions, Aries. Definitely, and I know that you all don't like doing this, okay? But it's very important to pay very, very, very close attention to your thoughts and your emotions at any given time. Just slightly pop away from it and be that third perspective inside of you. Do not become your thoughts. Do not become your emotions. People like to say, I am angry. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're feeling angry, but you are not anger. See what I'm saying? Do not become your emotions. Do not become your thoughts. Don't get lost in them. Okay? Pop away from them and observe them. We're all humans. Okay? You, me, every last one of us is in human form here in this thick, dense dimension. None of us are floating on a cloud. None of us have achieved rainbow body. We're all humans. We just have to monitor ourselves on a daily basis. I have to do the same thing every single day. Every day, at least once a day, I have to stop and say, oh, well, my vibe's kind of low. Okay. All right. Okay. My vibe is horrible right now. That's a really negative thought that I'm thinking. Ooh, push it aside, replace it with something different. Okay? Because don't ever underestimate the universe's ability to mirror your frequency back to you. Okay? When it comes to this particular connection, though, I think that you should stick with the facts, stick with the logic. I already think you're doing what you need to do, okay? If they're not willing to open up, don't try to force them to. Don't try to force them to. Don't try to talk them into it. Definitely don't try to belittle them for it, because that'll just make their walls go up even higher. You know what I mean? The best thing that you can do is to provide an environment between the two of you in which they feel safe opening up. Okay? That's very, very important. If you come together with somebody, I don't care if they're new or old, if I come together with you and I'm expecting you to open up and be real, raw, and honest, my responsibility is the environment that I am providing. The space that I'm holding between us has to be a space in which you feel comfortable opening up and being real and honest, without judgment, without being attacked, without being belittled. So if I'm not providing an environment where you feel safe opening up and expressing your true self, that's kind of my fault, isn't it? That's my fault. But if I'm providing an environment that's not judgmental, you're not being attacked, you're not being looked down on, you're not being judged or anything like that, and that's the environment I'm providing, and you're still too scared to open up, well, then that's your fault. It's not mine. Because you know damn good and well that you're not going to be judged if you open up and express yourself. You know damn good and well that I have no desire to use your emotions against you or to manipulate you or to hurt you. And if I'm doing my part and you're still too scared to open up, then it's your fault, not mine. See what I'm saying? Anyway, I feel like that was your message, Aries. I'm going to go ahead and end this reading here. I greatly appreciate every last one of you for tuning in, playing along, and continuing to show love, support, and positive feedback on my channel every day here on YouTube. It makes my job worthwhile, y'all. Don't forget to look in the description box of the video if you would like to find information on how to schedule a personal reading with me. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all stay blessed.